Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to my Season 8 Teemo guide. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the runes. I suggest 2 runes that you can play. If you wanna play on-hit Teemo, which I used to do earlier this season, this is what yeah, you either wanna take Press the Attack or Lethal Tempo, depending on your matchup and stuff. I would say I prefer Press the Attack more, just because it gives you like more use in the laning phase. So either of these, whatever you want. Triumph, yeah, you can see. Also, I like to take this just because it gives you like a lot more sustain and more tankiness. So that's the on-hit runes, and then what I prefer right now is Summonary, and depending on like your team and the enemy team and stuff, you can like change this. I prefer this right now because it gives you like it's better in the laning phase. This one gives your ultimate a few more seconds cooldown. I don't know exactly how much, but yeah, depending on what you want. And then we have cooldown reduction, and yeah, the longer the game goes, the more AP or AD you get. And Taste of Blood and Ravenous Hunter. So if you're going the on-hit runes, this is how you want to start. You want to start with a Doran's Shield, always. What you then want to do is, like, okay, first of all, this is the core items. Frozen Mallet, Rage Blade, and Warmock's Armor. I suggest this in the early game, just, you know, to start off. I think it's the best. And then, when you have these 3, you can... I've been experimenting a lot with this, and I prefer to get, like, if I'm a bit behind or my team is very squishy and stuff, you can get either Leander's Torment or Edge of Night, which this gives you lethality, this gives you AP. So depending on what you want. Then after this, I want to get, like, if I get, yeah, you know, I mean, you can choose whatever you want depending on the enemy team. If they have a lot of squishies, you probably want to get AP, you know. If they have a lot of tanks, it's probably better to go lethality, since you have a lot of attack speed. Or if you want even more attack speed, you can go for that sort of item too. But these are the core items. And then of course boots, whatever you want. And if you play the Summonary runes, you wanna most of the time start with Doran's Shield. You could start Doran's Ring too if it's a pretty easy matchup and stuff. Then you wanna get Remnants of the Watchers. This, I love this item. They lowered the cost of this from 2,200 to 1.8. I love to get this in early game. And then you go for Gnasher's Tooth, Leander's Torment, and Void Staff. These are the core items. And then of course boots. And after that you can... I like to get Revenant's Death Cap, just gives you so much AP. When you have all this, you have around 300-400 AP. And when you get this, boom, 700-800, you know, perfect. You could start, if you don't want to get this first, you could start with a giant belt also, like get this as quickly as possible, and then go for this, and then build into the Warmock's Armor. Like you skip this, and then bam, 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 and then Warmock's Armor. If you want to go a bit tankier. But I wouldn't suggest Remnants of the Watchers and Warmock's Armor. I think you lose, like it could work in an on-hit build, but since you're not going for that, if you have the Summonary and this build, so yeah, that's kind of everything you need to know. Try not to die, get as much CS as possible, because when you have these items, whew, you are way stronger than you think. So yeah, that's the guide. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Goodbye, guys.